Matting. It is senior night here at UC Riverside. Tom Nally, Jeff Wooten, Brady Shillette, our officials. So Nia Olabode, who is there in the starting lineup, commits a foul and brings Callum McCray in. So here is UC Santa Barbara, who started just 1-4 in conference play, but they've won 4 out of their last 5 in conference, including a 5th win against UC San Diego, as there's a deflection and going the way of the Highlanders. So you've got Daniel Matting and Dragon Elkaz, a pair of guys who usually come off the bench, getting the starts tonight because it is senior night. And a traveling violation turns it right back over to the Gauchos. Dragon Elkaz coming off a 15-point performance on Thursday against CSUN, matched the season high, knocked down 5 3-pointers.
Yeah, great production from the bench for the Highlanders in the last game, and they're going to need that going into the rest of the season and the Big West Conference tournament. 26
points from the UCR bench on Thursday. That was a season best. As this one is floated in, A.J. Mitchell, he has been the driving force behind the Gauchos' turnaround over the last couple weeks. He's got 4 20-point games in the last couple weeks, including a freshman record 31 points on Thursday night in that overtime win against UC Davis.
Yeah, Mitchell's absolutely fantastic, especially for a freshman, but he's so good at driving and getting guys up in the air as Daniel Matting knocks down the 3 to get us going here.
He went 2 for 2 from deep on Thursday night in one of his best games of the season, and he gets things started to put UC Riverside on top 3-2. Amadou Sow at the top of the arc, and we got an offensive foul away from the ball going against UC Santa Barbara. Oh, it will go back to UC Riverside. Already a couple of turnovers against the Gauchos. The Highlanders riding a 3-game winning streak. In all 3 games, they've shot over 50%. Best 3-game stretch of the year as Zion Pullen is swatted from behind. Josh Pierre-Louis, who brings a ton of energy and athleticism to this UCSB team, on the rejection.
Yeah, he could jump out of the building. He's a really exciting player, uber athletic for the Chos.
Matting thought better of the 3. 10 to shoot here for Zion Pullen. Matting lost the handle. Amadou Sow right there. So, count it, and a foul. Amadou Sow, one of maybe the best forwards in the conference, leading the way for UC Santa Barbara. He puts up 15 points and 8 rebounds per game, a 3-time all-conference selection.
How many big men can take it up and down the court like that? Gets the steal. Well, the ball kind of fell in his lap, but then he was able to dribble up, dribble drive, and get the and one.
He's a very good free throw shooter at 78%, so that makes it 5-3 in favor of UC Santa Barbara. A little more than 2 minutes gone. Gauchos trying to stay in the top 6, avoid having to play on day 1. 3 games left in the conference season. Callum McCray goes right back to work. He's put up back-to-back double-doubles over the last week, including 14 points and 13 rebounds against the Matadors on Thursday.
Yeah, Callum McCray picking the right time of the season to step up his game.
Quick rotation. Wishart behind the back into the corner for Pierre-Louis. And that's going to be an offensive foul. Zion Pullen drawing the charge. Pierre-Louis will check out here. And Sekou Toure, the native of Guinea, will check in for the first time. 5-5 ball game. Highlanders in the last 3 games have found an offensive explosion. They're averaging 79 points, shooting 55%, including 41% from behind the line.
And all the while keeping their defensive intensity up, especially at the perimeter.
Trying to continue that here today. Dominic Pickett to the corner. Callum McCray, mid-range. Don't see him shoot many of those, and he's well off the mark. Calvin Wishart leading it forward. Missed the middle part of the season for the Gauchos, but he started 8 straight games now as Amadou Sow travels and turns it over. That's already 4 turnovers against UC Santa Barbara here in the first 3 minutes and 23 seconds. Will Tattersall checks in for UC Riverside. Flynn Cameron back in as well. So here is the typical starting 5 on the floor now for the Highlanders. Zion Pullen, nice pass. Callum McCray with the finish.
Yeah, that's where you want McCray shooting. You don't want him shooting those 15-footers. Get him underneath the basket.
Helps when he's 7'1", as Pullen was able to put that over 6 different arms in between the two of them. The Highlanders take the lead, 7-5. On the drive, Mitchell, hard take, and he finishes. A.J. Mitchell, native of Belgium, he can do it all. Outside, inside, get to the free throw line. Big West is not going to have fun going against this guy for the next few years.
Yeah, he's really good at getting to the basket and putting that ball in the cylinder. As there's Colin McCray doing it once again inside. Great footwork.
Showing the shot fake there. Callum McCray's got 6 points. And the Highlanders lead 9-7. Plenty of offense here at the start. UC Santa Barbara, second in the conference at 74 points per game. They lead the Big West with 49% field goal percentage as Mitchell, a wild take, he can't finish. Numbers if they hurry for UC Riverside. Pickett to the corner. Back for Flynn Cameron, the New Zealander. Can't find the stroke there on the triple. Going off 13-point and a season-high 4-assist performance against CSUN. Ajari Sani with the basketball here, checked in moments ago. Still working his way back from an ankle injury that caused him to miss 6 games this month. Torrey off glass it in. So UC Santa Barbara able to get some dribble penetration here early and get into the painted area.
Yeah, they're shooting for a very high percentage here, 4 of 5 so far. And if they keep on getting those kind of shots, it's going to be a long night for the Highlanders.
Pick and roll between Flynn Cameron and Callum McCray, and McCray can't finish.
Record and think they're not a good team. This is a very good team.
Another thing to keep an eye on is the rebounding battle. When UC Santa Barbara has been successful this season, oftentimes it's because they are hitting the boards well. And of course, that's one of the strengths of the Highlanders. So we'll keep an eye on that statistic as we continue. Jaylon Martinez in for UC Riverside. Robinson Edahead, a very good shot blocker for the Gauchos on the floor as well. He's got the face mask in the post. As there's a deflection from Norris, but it goes right to Tattersall. And the shot clock expires, but they're going to review this. That the shot clock should have reset to 20 seconds.
Yeah, right. It changed possession there momentarily, so I think there should be a reset to 20 seconds on the clock.
So they won't even go to the monitor. The officials will confer.
Well, to 30 seconds. 28 left.
Here's Flynn Cameron. Tattersall trying to post up the lengthy Miles Norris there in the post. Jaylon Martinez working with Pullen here on the left side. Pullen had a high dribble and will get himself to the free throw line.
Zion Pullen's so good at getting the contact and still able to get his shot off here, which it was not a high percentage shot, but he'll go to the line.
12 straight games in double figures for Zion Pullen, averaging a little more than 13 per game to go along with 5 rebounds and 4 assists. He leads the Big West in assists per game, just under 4, and then also first in minutes, playing 34 per game. 2 for 2 trip to the line there, and UC Riverside has the lead back.
I wonder if Zion Pullen will continue his trend of kind of laying back in the first half as far as offensively and then picking up his shot in the second half.
And those are his first 2 points right there. Pierre-Louis was looking for Mitchell. Now he finds Sani over here. Shot clock inside of 10. Mitchell, the pull-up. Karam's off. Zion pulling the rebound. Solid defensive possession there for UC Riverside. Pickett wants to go to work against Sani. Floats it up. And the rebound in traffic for Idahan. Gauchos with the overtime win against UC Davis last Thursday, as Pierre-Louis is fouled on the 3 by Zion Pullen. Gauchos made a lot of noise when they knocked off Long Beach State last week as well.
Yeah, that's a pretty good week. A couple of top-notch opponents here in the Big West Conference.
3 for Pierre-Louis from the New York Tri-State area. 2 years ago, he was teammates with former Highlander J.P. Mormon at Temple, and Pierre-Louis' brother Nate was on that team as well. We get changes for both sides here. Dragon Elkaz coming back in for Pullen. And for UC Santa Barbara, Jay Nagel and Calvin Wishart coming in. So Pierre-Louis knocks down all 3 of them, and UC Santa Barbara's got a 12-11 lead. Highlanders 4 for their first 9 from the floor. Gauchos have stepped up the defensive intensity over the last couple minutes. Will Tattersall rolls in a 3. Will Tattersall has been so good over the last 3 games. He started the year coming off the bench, playing the 3. He's shifted into a starting role, playing the 4, and has grown a lot over the course of the season.
Yeah, he's been very versatile for the Highlanders and efficient lately shooting as that one goes in from Idahan.
Able to get the roll there, the super senior out of Spain. Getting the most playing time of his career this season. Averages about 6 per contest. Elkaz handing off. Flynn Cameron rotates it around now. It's Tattersall. They want to get it into Martinez, but Idahan giving no room as Elkaz misfires on the 3. Here's Sani. Looks like he's going to be able to play a lot more tonight after only playing 7 minutes on Thursday night against UC Davis.
Yeah, looks like Sani's moving around pretty good here tonight.
Wishart doubled Idahan. And Karam's off for Jalen Martinez.
Martinez might have to have a big game tonight, at least on the defensive end of things, with all these bigs for the Chos.
Pass taken away by Nagel. UC Riverside has turned it over for the 4th time. Sani, tough angle there, and a battle out of bounds. And it will stay with UC Santa Barbara when we come back. Tie ball game, 14-all between the Gauchos and the Highlanders. In Riverside, the teams have split the last 10, including a pair of meetings here last season. Kickball from Dragon Elkaz in the middle there. It'll stay with the Gauchos. So in addition to still having an outside shot at the conference title for UC Riverside, they're trying to win back-to-back games against UC Santa Barbara for the first time in 17 years. Amadou Sow working inside. He's got 5 points here early, leading UC Santa Barbara. They've got the lead back. Callum McCray back in the ball game for UC Riverside. Going against Sow, knocks it away, and it's taken by Pierre-Louis. Dumps it off for Sow, acrobatic finish. Amadou Sow.
Wow, what a finish from the big man there, running the court. Got to get him the ball, and he finishes.
McCray is fouled inside. Free throws coming. A 4-point lead now for the Gauchos. They've been able to get a lot of high percentage looks. Both these teams pride themselves on getting good looks. They're the two best teams in the conference at shooting inside the three-point line.
Yeah, Gauchos haven't even attempted a three-pointer yet in this game. I had to double-check the stats on that.
Cole Anderson checks in for Pierre Louis. Daniel Matting will replace Will Tattersall. Now one more here for Callum McCray, this week's Conference Player of the Week. 6 double-doubles on the season now, but he goes 0 for 2 at the line. He's been hitting his free throws at a better rate as of late, but an empty trip there, and it stays a 4-point lead for UC Santa Barbara. Norris going right at Matting to the rack, too strong. Callum McCray pulls down the rebound.
Be interesting to see Callum McCray through the entirety of this game. It's going to be very physical underneath.
All kinds of attention there, and he misfires against So and Norris closing in on the inside. Wishart along the baseline, backing it off for So. Native of Bamako, Mali. Went on to prolific prep in Napa before UC Santa Barbara. Able to get the pass off. A.J. Mitchell. Kick out, Wishart open, 3-ball, yes. And UC Santa Barbara has opened up a 7-point lead thanks to a 9-0 run.
Yeah, that's what Wishart can do for you if you're the Gauchos. He's very efficient at knocking down those threes, especially when he's that open.
UC Riverside without any points in 3.5 minutes. Foul away from the ball going against UC Santa Barbara. It's Cole Anderson on the inside battling for position, the freshman from Fresno. Dominic Pickett back in for Dragon Elkaz.
Yeah, when Riverside needs a big bucket, Dominic Pickett can provide.
They hand it off for Pickett here. He's picked up by So. Gets some separation and knocks it down right on cue. Partner, you called it. Dominic Pickett gives a much-needed bucket for the Highlanders.
Yeah, he is like a lifeline in the first half. If the Highlanders need a bucket, he's able to go in there smooth and cool as ice as we get a deflection from Dom Pickett.
3-on-2. Daniel Matting flies through. Barbara has stepped up their defensive intensity here and really pressuring UC Riverside in the half court. And they continue to hit shots here. They're 8 for 13 at 61%. If not for 7 turnovers, this could be a larger lead. It's 21-18 Gauchos as So throws it off the basket looking for Norris. Now So inside, doubled, going up, tipped around, offensive rebound for Torre. Here's Mitchell at the free throw line. Nice feed, Amadou So finishing 23-18 Gauchos.
A.J. Mitchell so good with the ball, especially once he gets around the basket. You're not sure if he's going to pump fake and put that shot up. That time, dropped off a dime to Amadou So.
Already 9 points for So. A.J. Mitchell with extensive experience playing with Belgium's youth national teams growing up. McCray carrying the ball on his way through the lane, and he's having a tough time getting good looks here. He's now 3 of 7 from the floor after he made his first 3. Norris, tough take, falls off the side of the rim. Pullen's got the rebound. Islanders trying to win their 4th in a row for the first time since the end of last season. Won 4 in a row heading into the Big West tournament a year ago before they lost to UC Irvine. Kick ball here, it'll stay with the Highlanders. Ajari Sani back in for the Gauchos. Will Tattersall is back on for Flynn Cameron. Pulling to inbound, finds Pickett. Callum McCray head of steam, and that one goes down for the big fella. He's got 8 points here early on.
That's what the big fella's got to do. Be physical inside with Amadou Sow, who's going to do the same.
23-20. Sets up Mitchell. So wide open, 3 ball. And Pullen grabs another rebound.
I think all in all, the Highlanders will take that shot selection right there from the Gauchos.
They trail by 3 inside 6 minutes to go. Dominic Pickett fires for the first time from 3, and Amadou Sow the rebound. Norris, deep 3. It took UC Santa Barbara the better part of this half to take a 3-pointer. Now they're letting them fly. Zion Pullen, but Zion Pullen does just that. Does it every game. 3-point game. Pullen already 2 for 2 at the line.
You know what? Whatever Zion Pullen does, it's working. I'm gonna start chewing gum during the broadcast. You think that'll work out?
I'm sure the people at home would not appreciate that. Idahen and Wishart back in for the Gauchos as Zion Pullen has another 2 for 2 trip. And it's a 1-point ball game. Gauchos ahead 23-20. 5.5 to go as Wishart backs it off here for Mitchell. True freshman has started nearly every game for UC Santa Barbara. Here's Sani waiting for Mitchell off the screen, down to 10 to shoot. Mitchell getting by Pickett and drawing a foul. The handles on A.J. Mitchell allow him to get in a good position in the paint.
Yeah, I mean, you could say he could get anywhere he wants, and he did right there. Rose up, drew the contact. He'll go to the line.
Mitchell on the season, a 74% foul shooter. He's not only played with Belgium's youth national teams, he's also played in their professional league as well. A 1 for 2 trip, and it's 24-22 in favor of UC Santa Barbara. Jay Nagel is back in for Norris.
Yeah, the Gauchos have a lot of length in the interior on their roster.
Yeah, on the floor right now, you've got 6'8" Nagel, and you've also got 6'10" Robinson Idahen. He's defending Callum McRae right here. Pickett doubled in the corner. 5 to shoot, deflected out of bounds by Nagel. Looking for Matting, and there's the length you're talking of on display.
Yeah, getting hands in passing lanes, deflecting balls, and now only 4 to shoot. Healthy right now.
So 4 seconds on the shot clock. Pullen back to McRae and gets it to go. Beautifully executed there by UC Riverside. We're tied at 24.
Yeah, 3 touches in 4 seconds. Pretty good, and the bucket.
So UC Santa Barbara has led by as many as 7 points. Mitchell dumping it off. Huge two-hand slam. Robinson Idahen. Joe Pasternak calls him the soul of the team. And that was a big jam there. Gauchos back on top.
Yeah, big jam. Nice dime. Good look from A.J. Mitchell.
Zion Pullen willing himself back to the free throw line. A.J. Mitchell picking up the foul.
I like the way you put that, willing his way. When he decides something, he's not going to be denied.
4 points tonight for Zion Pullen, all coming at the free throw line. He's also got 3 assists and 3 rebounds. Norris coming in for UC Santa Barbara. And Jaylon Martinez back in as well. Zion Pullen named preseason all-conference coming into the year. And he ties the ball game back up, going 2 for 2. And he will head to the bench here. Flynn Cameron comes back on.
I see Flynn Cameron get his offense going a little bit here in this game. Finished strong in the first half, getting set up for that big second half here.
Mitchell, Norris, fouling at Elcaz, Callum McCray, Dominic Pickett, all gonna be counted upon to put together big efforts here today. As Dominic Pickett picks up the foul there, defending Mitchell.
And back to the seniors, that's going to be some big shoes to fill for the players that have to step up when these seniors are gone.
Pickett's going to have to come out here because that was his second foul.
Yeah, he cannot pick up a third here the rest of this half.
Now Flynn Cameron will pick up Mitchell.
Tough assignment.
Falling away, unable to knock down the tough shot. 26-26 our score. And Flynn Cameron zooming through the zone, but paddled away by Norris. Ahead it comes, Sani to So, count the basket, and a foul. Well, UC Santa Barbara has been able to get out and run a few times tonight, and that is trouble with their length and athleticism.
A good job by Sani, finding the big man running the floor. And I would always give it to Amadou So if I'm going down there 2-on-1.
Well, if a big fella's running the floor, you got to give it to him.
Or else feel his wrath later.
Especially someone as big and strong as Amadou So.
Yeah, absolutely.
Who has converted a second three-point play at the line tonight. He already has 12 points, and the lead back up to 3 for the Gauchos. So that is now 8 fast break points in the first half for UC Santa Barbara. And 6 first half turnovers now for UC Riverside. McCray spinning, shot fake. Oh, a bit too strong right there at the rack.
Nice aggressive move though from Callum McCray.
So rising up and dropping it in. He is locked in tonight. Amadou So with 14 points. He is well on his way to a double-double, just 3 rebounds shy of 1. He could do it here in the first half.
Yeah.
Tattersall, kick out. Daniel Manning has hit 1 from that corner, but this time it's an air ball. There is rebound number 8 for So. It's a big stretch here in this game. Final 2.5 of the first half. Sekou Toure at the top of the key. Now Mitchell. And a traveling violation.
Islanders very thankful for that turnover right there. I thought they were going to go into Amadou So again. Islanders might want to consider double teaming the big fella.
Daniel Manning checks out. Dominic Pickett back on the floor here with 2 fouls.
Be careful.
Zion Pullen has not made a field goal in this first half, but he's gotten to the line. He's got 6, second only to Callum McCray, who's got 10, and has taken a team-high 10 shots. Cameron, little bit of space, and that's a blocking foul against Mitchell. UC Santa Barbara hoping they'd get a charge called against Flynn Cameron. Mitchell's slow to get up, but he will be helped to his feet by Miles Norris and Calvin Wishart. So free throws coming for Flynn Cameron.
Nice aggressive play to get to the bucket by Flynn Cameron.
So it'll be a 1-and-1 here. Cameron to the line for the first time tonight, has been a reliable free throw shooter this season at 79%. His 5th year of college basketball, 3 years at DePaul, and his 2nd year now with the Highlanders. Grew up in New Zealand, but crossed the Tasman Sea for secondary school in Australia. 2-for-2 trip there.
Like every day?
No.
Oh, he didn't commute.
No,
okay.
just
okay.
the one time.
All right.
31-28 UC Santa Barbara. Kickball against Pickett.
Anything to deny entry to Amadou Sow, even if he's at the top of the key.
Gauchos were down at halftime against UC Davis. Had a poor shooting first half against the Aggies and came back strong in the second half. This has been a good shooting first half for them today at 54% as Sani floats it in. UC Santa Barbara has 24 points in the paint here in the first half, and that speaks to what we've been seeing with our own eyes.
Sure.
Flynn Cameron for three. Rims out. Callum McCray, the offensive rebound. Goes back up and rolls it in. Second chance points for UC Riverside.
Oh, you need to put a body on the big fella. He was able to sneak in there and get that offensive board.
Final minute. So looking to go at McCray. Nice spin move, lays it up and in.
Yeah, not too many are going to be able to defend a move like that from Amadou Sow.
5-point ball game. Cameron attacking, works it back out. UC Riverside having a solid shooting first half at 45%. Pickett up and under. Nifty finish.
Dom Pickett, whenever the Highlanders need a bucket, he's your guy.
3-point ball game. Final 12 seconds. Wishart grinding out the clock. Getting the screen from Sow. Backs it off. Amadou Sow wide open for three. Bouncing off.
To get the season going, but they're firing on all cylinders nowadays.
They're trying to win back-to-back conference titles. A Big West team hasn't done that since they did it back in 2009 and 2010. Flynn Cameron missing, out of bounds. It'll stay with UC Riverside.
Looked good from here, our vantage point, but just off from Flynn Cameron. Would have been nice for him to get himself started here in the second half offensively.
We'll get that score bug updated for you. 35-32 UC Santa Barbara as Flynn Cameron goes up and under. His first field goal here tonight. Got to the line in the first half, and it's a 1-point game. UC Riverside had a 2-point lead in the first half. UC Santa Barbara led by as many as 7. Otherwise, it's been a 2-possession game throughout.
Sure, yeah, real close. Good battle here. A.J. Mitchell going to work again.
Norris scoreless in the first half. Shot clock down to 2. Wishart gets some separation and swishes the three. He has knocked down both of his 3-point attempts in this game. No one else has knocked down a 3 for the Gauchos. And an offensive foul against Dominic Pickett. That's already his 3rd.
Tough call right there against Dom. He's going to go sit down for a while.
Daniel Madden coming in. He had 5 points in the first half, including a 3-pointer. The bench point statistic is going to be skewed today because UC Riverside started seniors as A.J. Mitchell floats one in off the glass. Now he's got 7 to go along with 3 assists and a steal. And just like that, UC Santa Barbara has a 6-point lead. Tattersall. Now here's McCray, 12 points in the first half and able to slip by Sow for an easy 2.
Nice little spin move there in the post. Good footwork from Callum McCray.
40-36. So, quick attack. Another spin move, and Tattersall strips it away.
Highlanders need the help defense. Great job right there from Will Tattersall.
Zion Pullen had it deflected, but it goes right to Cameron. Now Daniel Matting, that's his spot, but he's missed the last two from the corner. Now Mitchell pulling up from 18, rimming off, and nice effort from Matting to keep it in play for Pullen. He wants to go right to the rim, and he lays it in.
It's Zion Pullen time, second half. Look for him to get it going.
That's his first field goal of the game. All 6 of his first half points coming at the line.
Surprised he didn't get a foul called on that one as well.
2-point ball game. Here's Josh Pierre-Louis. Now over to Mitchell. Wishart able to get a step on Pullen, dumping it off. Cameron swatted it away, but so's got it. Has to hoist it up with the shot clock winding down, and it'll go out of bounds to the Highlanders.
Good defense from UC Riverside there.
UC Riverside trying to win their 4th game in a row and do it on senior night. Final home game of the year for the Highlanders. Pullen backs it out. Finds Tattersall and throws it low on Callum McCray, who couldn't handle it.
Yeah, Callum McCray was tangled up with Amadou Sow and a little bit off balance when that pass came in.
Spin move from Norris and off the mark again. So UC Santa Barbara 2 of 6 to start the second half. Much like Dominic Pickett. Both of them with 3 fouls. Tattersall, quick trigger and an air ball. Highlanders as a team made their first 3, but they're just 1 for their last 9 from distance. And an off 1 points per game. And tonight he has been outstanding. He's up to 16 points, 8 rebounds.
Trying to break into that top 4 list there.
And if he keeps on the way he's been going, he will join the top 4 in scoring in the conference. And McCray has to go off his hands again.
Edahan with excellent defense there in the post.
And McCray's going to come out here. That's a couple of entry passes he has been able to handle. Jalen Martinez coming in. 2-point lead. UC Santa Barbara in front, 40-38, 15 and a half to play in the second half. Wishart, the lob. Oh my goodness. Robinson, Edahan.
Woo! Yeah, Edahan got up there with some authority, throwing that one down.
Levitates in the air, and Zion Pullen with a quick answer to make it 42-40.
Pullen time, looking for that next level in his play. I mean, if you can possibly find it, because his play is already at an astronomical level, but coach is looking for a little bit more from Zion.
He's in double figures with 10. Wishart, quick drive, and he's fouled. Able to get a little bit of a step there on Will Tattersall and get to the rim for a pair. 42-40, UC Santa Barbara. And free throws coming for Calvin Wishart, a guy who's already experienced different corners of the country as a redshirt junior. Grew up in Delano, Minnesota, outside of the Twin Cities, and spent a couple years at Georgia Southern before coming to UC Santa Barbara. One thing is for sure, though, he has stayed south of the Mason-Dixon line for college. He has not gone back in the north. He likes the southern part of the states. Nice and warm here during basketball season.
Yeah. Thanks for the geography lesson there. And no, Wishart is really good for this offense. He can do a lot of things well, and he's got that really quick first step.
44-40. Matting to the rack. Count it. Where has this Daniel Matting been all season?
gaining confidence with the minutes on the floor, taking it to the rack. I thought he was going to go for the absolute jam right there, but instead showed a little touch.
We have seen a burst of explosion and athleticism from him tonight that we're not used to seeing.
See, quick first step there, got by the defender.
Amadou Sow picks up just his first foul there as Matting unable to complete the three-point play. It'll stay 44-42 in favor of UC Santa Barbara, 14:27 and a counting clock. Sani open and drills it. Oh, that's going to be a problem if UC Santa Barbara starts lighting it up from deep. They got a 5-point lead now. And Pullen is fouled.
I think they said that was before the shot there.
Pierre Louis comes back in with 3 fouls. Mitchell to the bench. Dominic Pickett is on the floor again for UC Riverside. So both guys with 3 fouls now on the floor for the Highlanders. And we got a whistle and an offensive foul. It's against Jaylon Martinez on the inside, trying to seal away a path there for Pickett.
Pickett's got different shoes on today. Doesn't have his bright neon pink ones on.
He's got pink accents there
Yes.
on a white shoe. 47-42 Gauchos. Wishart around the screen from Sow. Sani gets the step, and it's off of Flynn Cameron out of bounds with 7. There's a glare on the shot clock. 7 seconds to shoot.
Mike Magpie wishes there was only 1 second on this shot clock right here. Plenty of time for the Chos.
And a lob it in, and great defense, Daniel Matting, as they try to find Norris.
Matting read that one all the way.
Flynn Cameron thought about the 3. Highlanders shooting 5 for 8 this half. Matting lets it fly, and it just falls off. Sani left open. Now both teams trading misses here. 7 minutes gone in the second half. Matting, they continue to feed him and lost his footing and threw it away. 2-on-1. Sani lobbing it up. Pierre Louis the finish. Point game over the last 5 games, and he's set a new career mark now 3 times just this month. Keeps one-upping himself.
He's going to give the Big West Conference fits for a few years here now.
A 7-point lead for UC Santa Barbara. A little 5-0 run in the last couple minutes. Pickett putting it high off the glass and in. Over the outstretched arm of Robinson Edahen. And Dominic Pickett now with 6 points.
Edahen, one of the best shot blockers in the Big West Conference, so good job by Dom to get that over his head.
Offensive foul there on Wishart. He's using his off arm to seal away the defender, so back it goes to UC Riverside. So it was a sequence moments ago when Daniel Matting was trying to score inside. Zion Pullen hesitating, fires to the corner. Flynn Cameron knocks it down.
Needed that one right there. That was a big time bucket from Flynn Cameron.
Makes it a 49-47 ball game. So a quick 5-0 run here for UC Riverside. Flynn Cameron has not been shooting lights out like he was at the beginning of the season. That's a much welcome three-pointer. Norris to answer, in and out. Tipped around, Callum McRae's got it. Offensive foul. Wishart able to draw it there. A little push off from Cameron. But UC San Diego beat Cal State Fullerton 81-76. Again, a couple games coming up later, but UC Davis on their way to picking up a win. That puts the pressure right back on UC Santa Barbara. Those two teams jockeying for that 6th and final spot to avoid playing on day 1 of the Big West tournament. Little collision there. Flynn Cameron takes it away from Amadou Sow, who wants it right back. Jump ball will keep it with UC Santa Barbara.
Mitchell still down. Good sportsmanship, though, by Amadou Sow, picking up Flynn Cameron after the loose ball there.
And he was like, it looked like he's trying to just pick up a medicine ball and just.
Yeah.
So they're going to go to the monitor here, see if anything extracurricular happened during that little collision.
There goes Flynn Cameron again, getting under people's skin. He does it every game. I like how he's able to maintain his composure, though, while getting under the other team's skin. Good on Flynn Cameron.
So let's take a look, see if anything happened there, but it just looked like you had a couple screeners there at the top.
It's a 50-50 ball. I mean, you're going to go after it, right? I mean, bodies are going to be flying.
So nothing extra there. And after the jump ball, it will be UC Santa Barbara basketball. So 49-47, Gauchos coming in, winning 5 of their last 6. Lone loss coming at the hands of Cal State Fullerton. It's a team that had 5 games in January canceled due to COVID, including when these teams were supposed to meet at the Thunderdome last month. A.J. Mitchell floating and will shoot 2. Zion Pullum got him on the arm.
Two teams shooting very similarly, 53% for each team. Each team has made 3 from behind the arc. Each team doing pretty good from the free throw line.
Calvin Wishart back in. And both these teams shoot around 70% at the line on the season. And Mitchell knocks down a pair. As a group, the Gauchos are 10 for 11 at the free throw line. So they're well above their average currently. 2-possession lead once more. They go to Callum McRae, hesitates, and finally puts it up and in. I'm not sure he realized how open he was.
Yeah, he looked back like, oh my gosh, I'm open. Let's just put this thing in. He had time to think about it.
He's got 16 points, matching the 16 of Amadou Sow. They've been the high men for their respective teams.
Yeah, we knew the battle was going to be underneath here in this game, whether it be the 2 stars or also rebounding.
Cameron nearly got a deflection in there. And Sow just slips right by McRae. Too easy for Amadou Sow, who's got 18 points.
Yeah, maybe Cameron should have stayed on there and helped out a little bit.
Tattersall, quick trigger, knocks it down. Will Tattersall did knock down a 3 a couple nights ago, but he's got his second there to make it a 1-point game.
That is a huge bucket this juncture of the game.
53-52, UC Santa Barbara. So wants to back down McRae. Here comes the double. Cameron the deflection, and he can't keep it in play. Now you were calling for it earlier, the double team, and that time they brought Dominic Pickett over on the backside to help out Callum McRae.
Yeah, and then Amadou Sow kind of telegraphed his pass there. Flynn Cameron able to get a hand on that one, knocked away.
Mitchell to trigger it in. Wishart has knocked down a couple threes. Going to put one up here with the shot clock winding down, drawing a foul.
Wishart looking like Reggie Miller there, jumping into the defender.
They're going to say non-shooting foul here. They're going to say Tattersall got him across the arm before he was in the act of shooting, so will be side out here for the Gauchos. It's the last foul to give in the game for UC Riverside. Wishart back out. So just able to get enough of that one. Now steps into a three, and he's missed every time he's risen up from behind the line. 0 for 4. And Wishart, little blocking foul. That's the final foul to give for UC Santa Barbara. So both teams now in the bonus.
Yeah, Highlanders, they'll take Amadou Sow shooting three-pointers every single time down, even if he makes a couple. Better than facing him in the interior.
Ajari Sani coming on along with Robinson Idahen. Zion Pullen and Callum McCray both in double figures, and Pullen draws another foul. He is relentless here tonight. Go back to last season when these teams played a pair back-to-backs here at the SRC Arena. He missed a layup late in game one that was wide open for him. He comes back in the next game, and he just completely took over. Scored a game-high 21 points as UC Riverside got the win. And he just was determined in that second game that the Highlanders were not going to lose.
Yeah, I tell you what, when there's times Zion Pullen decides something, very few can stop him, as Pierre-Louis picked up his 4th foul on that. He'll sit down.
So the Highlanders retake the lead, 54-53. They haven't led since they had a 14-12 lead in the opening minutes of the first half. In that span, Santa Barbara has held a pair of 7-point lead. And the rebound controlled by Dominic Pickett. Pullen to the basket. No foul called. The Highlanders want one. They got to get back, though. Norris. Rotated around for Mitchell. And a traveling violation against Sekou Toure. Turnover number 13 there against UC Santa Barbara. It's about what they average per season towards the bottom of the conference.
Highlanders with 20 rebounds, out-rebounding the Chos 20-18. I know that's a big matchup that we're looking at in this game.
Amadou Sow with 8 of those 18 rebounds. But he's only had 1 since the latter stages of the first half.
Yeah, the guards doing the job for the Highlanders as far as rebounds. Colin McCray only has 3 in this game.
As Zion Pullen leading in that department with 5 of them. Another productive game for Zion Pullen. He goes to the bench with 12 points, 5 rebounds, 4 assists. Elkaz trying to get it to Callum McCray. Idahen right there, and that's going to be a flop.
In your games, and that means winning this game. So you take a look at Mike Magpio.
29-17 here into his second season. Front end of the 1-and-1 miss for Callum McCray, but an offensive rebound for UC Riverside. They've got a 54-53 lead, trying to win their 4th in a row here. Flynn Cameron splashing a triple.
Huge bucket there from Flynn Cameron. 4-point lead.
Highlanders with 3 triples in the second half, and they've got their largest lead of the game, 57-53. Sani answers. Big shot. Ajari Sani, last year's 6th man of the year in the Big West, makes it a 1-point game once more.
Yeah, it looks like he's back to 100%. Really stepped into that shot confidently, did Sani.
After he played just 7 minutes 2 nights ago, he's played 18 tonight. Tattersall, another three. Air ball. Will Tattersall has airballed a couple threes tonight. That is uncharacteristic for him.
Yeah, shooting at such a high percentage here these last 3 games, but he has definitely had hands in his face during those shots here tonight.
Highlanders in front by 1. Amadou Sow back in the game.
Nice pass.
Yeah, nice feed. Count the basket for A.J. Mitchell. Norris with a great feed from the outside, and UC Santa Barbara back in front. They can score so quickly.
Yeah, they really can. Nice back cut there from A.J. Mitchell, and the big fella finding his man.
He is 3 for 4 at the line tonight. And he converts the three-point play. UC Santa Barbara back in front. A quick 6-0 run to retake the lead.
Yeah, these two teams could score in bunches, particularly the Gauchos.
They average nearly 74 points per game, second best in the Big West. Callum McCray trying to get some room there, but good defense from Amadou Sow.
Yeah, Amadou Sow just doesn't give ground like some of the other players in the interior in the Big West. 3-ball,
Sani can't find the range on that one. And here comes Zion Pullen into the front court. 3 in double figures for UC Riverside. McCray with 16, Pullen with 12, and Cameron with 10. Cameron. Oh ho ho, Flynn Cameron, the shot fake, the bluff of a pass, and then the finger roll for the Kiwi.
Real pretty play right there.
12 points for Flynn Cameron. Inside 6 to go, a tie ball game. Wishart dumping it off. So is fouled. Callum McCray picks up his 3rd. So fouls are going to be something to keep an eye on both ways, as So will shoot a pair. Pierre Louis, you mentioned, he's on the bench with 4. Mitchell and Wishart each with 3. And then on the other side for the Highlanders, you've got 3 for Tattersall, Pullen, and Pickett.
3 guys you really need down the stretch.
1 of 2 trip for Amadou Sow. He's got 19 points to lead all scores. And the Gauchos ahead by 1, 5.5 to go. Pullen going right to the rack and will go to the line. And for Wishart, that's his 4th. And he's got his hands up at his side. What do you want me to do? How do you want me to try and contain Zion Pullen?
Don't exist. I mean, sometimes there's just nothing that a defender can do. You're in Zion Pullen's way. Even if you don't put your hands up, he's jumping into you, creating space and contact, getting himself to the line.
And he's been perfect at the line tonight, now 9 for 9. Pierre Louis will check back in for Wishart. So one guy with 4 fouls for another. 5:24 to play. Zion Pullen, this free throw to give UC Riverside the lead, and he does, 61-60. Pullen now with 14.
Highlanders got to stop the ball. The guard plays and their dribble penetration. You can't let them get through and then collapse on defense.
Teams are nearly even in points in the paint, as So unable to get that one to go, and then commits a foul trying to get the ball away from Zion Pullen. Amadou Sow talking with referee Tom Nally. I think he was hoping to get a foul on his shot attempt. And so that is double bonus territory now. It'll be 2 free throws here for Zion Pullen.
Zion Pullen at the line, shooting 2.
Now what a night at the line for Zion Pullen.
I mean, close games like this, you can't miss at the line when you get these shots. It could come down to 1 point.
He is now 12 for 12. That's a season best. 12 made free throws at the line. Previous high was 8 this year. He has matched the 16 from Callum McCray. Amadou Sow has it rim out on him. It's a shot that was going down in the first half, and now those shots in the lane not falling for Sow.
Yeah, that one was in and out, too.
Callum McCray kicks to the corner. Flynn Cameron. They go back to McCray now. Dangerous pass into Pullen, who's trying to save it in play. Norris has got it.
Good idea. You just got to thread a needle on that one. Didn't happen quite the way the Highlanders planned it.
So has position, muscles his way up for 2. Great strength from Amadou Sow. He's got 21.
Yeah, rarely is he going to miss a basket within 3 feet like that.
1 point ball game. 4 minutes to go. Pullen looked to get hit across the arm, and then the ball is out of bounds to UC Santa Barbara. Wishart coming back in for Pierre Louis.
Pretty good game, partner.
It's been fun. Back and forth we go. And UC Santa Barbara trying to get the lead back. They led by as many as 7 points in the second half. And Wishart getting free. Off-ball screen sets him up. Gauchos retake the lead 64-63.
Yeah, sometimes moving without the ball just as important as moving with.
Now Wishart in double figures with 10. And go to Callum McCray inside. Shot fake with the left hand, left it short. Will Tattersall reaches up, able to tip that offensive rebound to him.
Tattersall willed himself.
A career night at the line for Zion Pullen, and he's done it elsewhere too. 7 rebounds and 5 assists.
Yeah.
There's his first miss. He says, "My bad," tapping his chest. And so we stay deadlocked, 64-64. Mitchell floating up, knocking it down. That is his shot right there from about 12 feet. He loves that floater. Gauchos back up by 2. Mitchell has 14 tonight.
Yeah, Mitchell's going to be crucial down here in the stretch.
Tattersall looking to go against Norris here. Quick reset. 8 to shoot. Pickett for 3. Tapped out of bounds. Last touch by Sow. Stays with the Highlanders. Fresh 20 seconds.
Notice Tattersall was a little bit hesitant to take that three-pointer. Took it inside, instead passed it out from the post.
Pierre Louis comes back in for Wishart. Again, both of those 2 guys for UC Santa Barbara with 4 fouls. Nobody with 4 for UC Riverside. Pullen left open. And we'll get a foul called late. UC Riverside screaming for the foul, and now UC Santa Barbara frustrated by the late whistle. That goes against Sani, his 3rd, and Zion Pullen right back to the free throw line. He's got 17 points tonight, make it 18, and 14 of them at the free throw line. Wishart back in. And Zion Pullen looking for 1 more free throw to tie the ball game. 15 for 16 at the charity stripe. We are knotted at 66. UC Santa Barbara trying to win their 3rd in a row. Keep themselves from having to play on day 1 of the Big West tournament with a win here. Pickett nearly got a hand in there. Now it's Sani open. And Karam's off. Rebound Flynn Cameron.
Good job by Don Pickett to get a hand in Sani's face there.
Callum McCray with position, lays it up and in. Highlanders back on top.
Great dime from Zion Pullen. You thought he might take it to the rack again. Instead, he finds the big man open for the nice bucket. High percentage.
68-66. UC Riverside has not been in a tight game like this in a little while. They've had 3 straight blowout wins, and Zion Pullen with a little bump there. That's Mitchell's move. He goes around the screen and stops and tries to get those quick fouls called.
Yeah, Mitchell's also very efficient with the head fake, getting defenders up in the air, getting them to land basically on his shot and get him with the foul.
It'll be a 1-1 here for Mitchell. You look at the final 2 games and then the Big West tournament. A tough 2 for UCR, the frame broiler upcoming schedule. Long Beach State and Cal State Fullerton on deck to end the regular season.
Yeah, it doesn't get much better than that. Beach is going to be a tough game.
And here's what's on the docket for UC Santa Barbara. They will be back at the Thunderdome for the final 2 with CSUN and then Hawaii. So they'll have a little extra time. They're not going to play next Saturday. They'll have extra time going into the Big West tournament. 1-for-2 trip there for A.J. Mitchell, and UC Riverside maintains a 1-point lead, 68-67.
See what Pullen wants to do here.
He's been taking over the game in this second half, but missed it there. Rebound controlled by Idahem. And now timeout. Great crowd on hand here at the SRC Arena. The students have come out and supported their Highlanders. They have a 1-point lead. Mitchell takes the 3 and drills it.
The freshman, ice water in his veins. Yeah, defense should have stayed over the screen there.
2-point lead for the Gauchos. Pickett nearly lost the handle, and he did. Pierre-Louis knocks it away. And he's fouled by Zion Pullen. Just got enough to force the free throws. Turnover number 16. Very costly for UC Riverside.
Yeah, there's never a good time for a turnover.
And Zion Pullen just committed his 5th foul, and he's now out of the game.
Wow.
So Pullen is done. A staggering silence here at the SRC Arena as the man who has been the best player tonight for UC Riverside will not be able to continue. Pair of free throws coming up for Josh Pierre-Louis, who's been in foul trouble all night, has not been able to get in any rhythm. And he's able to get that steal, get the ball away from Dominic Pickett. And now a couple of free throws to get some separation.
Well, someone else is going to have to step up offensively here for the Highlanders. First, Pierre-Louis shooting a couple from the charity strike.
Oh, that one makes it a 3-point game. Oh, Pullen picking up 2 fouls in the last minute here. And just like that, he is out of the game. And Pierre-Louis misses the second. Still a 1-possession game. And the Highlanders go quick here. Try and go 2 for 1. Looks like they're going to take their time here in the half-court set. No more Zion Pullen for UC Riverside. He's been the bulk of their offense in the second half. Pickett, lots of dribbling. Shot clock down to 7. McCray, mismatch to the rack. Count the. Flynn Cameron adding 12 points. He's had some big buckets. Callum McCray calmly knocks it down, and we are tied.
Just like a senior.
On senior night, Callum McCray's got 21 points. UC Santa Barbara can hold for the final shot here. Pasternak going to call timeout. He's telling Mitchell when to go here. He's looking up at the clock. Now here's the screen from Norris. Mitchell trips inside at the rack. It's off. And home game in this building this season. And what a way to go out overtime between UC Riverside and UC Santa Barbara. And the Gauchos win back the jump. Pierre Louis with 6 points. Here's Amadou Sow. Only 5 points in the second half for Sow. Pierre Louis to the rack and puts it up and in. Quick first step from Josh Pierre Louis. Gauchos ahead by 2.
Yeah, quick first step, and nobody's going to come and help you on that one because they're waiting for Amadou Sow to get the ball in the double team there.
And he has a deflection. Highlanders keep it. Floater, Tattersall short. Tip out controlled by Pierre Louis. Lobbed inside for Sow and works it back out. I don't think he realized he had a decent amount of space under there to potentially turn to the basket. Pierre Louis leaves his feet. Sow wants to go to work. Right by Callum McCray. And the Gauchos lead by 4.
Yeah, I'd just keep going to Amadou Sow.
A fast 4 points for UC Santa Barbara in overtime. Where does UC Riverside go for offense without Zion Pullen?
I think the big man is still your best option. Try to run the offense through him, see if you can get some open looks on the wings if he's double teamed.
Miles Norris picks up the blocking foul. Flynn Cameron will shoot a pair. And again, he's just about an 80% foul shooter on the season. 2 for 2 tonight.
He needs both of these right here.
Originally from Auckland. Calmly knocks down the first. Double bonus both ways. Each team with multiple timeouts. 2 for 2 trip there for Flynn Cameron. He's got 14 points, the third leading scorer tonight for UC Riverside.
Highlanders got to stop the ball.
Wishart. Mitchell going right to the rack, had it knocked free out of bounds. Last touch by UC Riverside. 9 seconds on the shot clock.
Yeah, it looked like that was off of Mitchell, but.
Here's Pierre Louis off the inbound, spinning and finishing. Josh Pierre Louis with a flop warning issued to Will Tattersall.
Josh Pierre Louis, wow, he is athletic.
He has not been able to get going tonight because he's been in foul trouble almost the entire game. But he's been playing with 4 fouls now since about 4 or 5 minutes left in the second half. And 2 big buckets here in overtime. Gauchos by 4. They want to go to McCray inside, but Amadou Sow all over him. McCray, high dribble, hook shot, good with the left hand. That was not an easy shot. He was extended into the mid post there and able to drop it in. 2-point game. Mitchell to the corner. Wishart steps into the 2, drills it. UC Santa Barbara 4 for 4 in overtime.
Yeah, they're getting some very good looks at the basket.
They go right back to Callum McCray in the half court. Spinning, knocked free. Keeps his dribble here. Dumps it off for Madding. Rising up. Off the back of the rim. McCray's got it. Knocked free. Amadou Sow trying to get in there, and then it's Norris emerging.
That's a tough break right there.
Chance for UC Santa Barbara to really put UC Riverside up against the wall here, this time down the floor. Mitchell gets it to go. A.J. Mitchell has been phenomenal tonight. He's got 20 points, and UC Santa Barbara can't miss here in overtime. McCray putting things into his own hands, gets it to go off the glass, had to have it.
Yeah, all 3 of those players done a phenomenal job to not get another foul called on them.
Highlanders pressuring in the backcourt here, trying to force a turnover. Now UC Santa Barbara can work this clock down to around 40 seconds or so before they need to take a shot. Running Mitchell off screens. Pierre Louis back out. Wishart, 7 to shoot. Wishart, step back, blocked. Daniel Madding's got it after Flynn Cameron with the rejection. Highlanders are within 4. Gotta have a bucket. 11-second differential. Pickett to the rack, lays it in.
Yeah, we are.
29.9 to play. That was the last timeout for UC Riverside. Sonny in the ball game. Could have seen a foul there. Now Flynn Cameron steps up. It's a blocking foul. He's trying to draw the charge, but that's the right call there. Fans won't like it, but Cameron stepped up at the last second there. So free throws here for Wishart. He is 2 for 2 tonight. And he's 80% on the season. And they'll mop up the sweat where those two collided. So 24.1 to go. And smart substitutions there from Joe Pasternak. Got his better free throw shooters on the team.
Yeah.
Pierre Louis, only a 53% shooter on the season, but he took him out there.
Yeah. Yep. Good coaches, knows his personnel.
Now Wishart knocks down the first. So now they'll do the offense-defense substitutions here, and we'll get Idahen on along with Pierre Louis. Sonny and So are out. Wishart rims off on the second. Still a one-possession game. Pickett looking up at the clock. Now he revs the engine. Cameron, they go for the 3, and it's an air ball. Ball tipped around. Pierre Louis got it, throws it into the air, and now it's picked up by Idahen, and he's fouled. There was in the air, it seemed, until it fell on Daniel Madding's shoulder.
50-50 ball right there, and Highlanders, 3 of them didn't see it.
Idahen is a 52% foul shooter this season. 7.7 seconds left. Realistically, you just need one of them. Idahen, native of Spain. And a big free throw here for the super senior. And it rims out. Callum McCrae's got the rebound. No timeouts here for UC Riverside. And Dominic Pickett is fouled on the 3. They were trying to reach in and get a foul before the shot, but Pickett timed it well.
Dominic Pickett is so smart out there, so cerebral. What a play. And he wasn't too far off from that.
So he will shoot 3 here. And he's been the Highlanders' best free throw shooter all season at 84%. The foul was on Idahen, just his second. First one down for Pickett. Still 2.7 seconds left. And UC Santa Barbara has timeouts. Two for 2. And now Joe Pasternak is going to use one of those 2 timeouts.
Yeah.
One more free throw for Dominic Pickett, but he's going to have to wait to shoot it here in a 1-point ball game.
Senior leadership. Dom Pickett, Callum McCrae. Wow.
So Pickett's got 10 points now. It's been a quiet game offensively for him, with one huge free throw still to come. Callum McCrae leads all scorers with 25 points. And now he has his 3rd straight double-double as he just pulled down his 10th rebound at the other end of the floor. Thought Amadou Sow was going to get a double-double by halftime, and he's only had 2 rebounds since that point. 23 and 9 though for Amadou Sow. That is a job well done here tonight.
Yeah, A.J. Mitchell, 20 points. He's got a rebound and 4 assists to go along with a steal. A.J. Mitchell's been big for the Gauchos in this game.
So one more free throw to tie it for Dominic Pickett. The super senior on senior day, his last game in this building as a Highlander. Drills it. 3 for 3. Dominic Pickett ties the ball game. 2.7 seconds to go. A bullet pass, and the 6'10", long arm, long legged Miles Norris defending the inbound. They get it into McCray. He hoists it up.
Live to play another frame here.
First double overtime game for UC Riverside since 2014. They defeated CSUN 106-105 back on March 1st of that year. As we are underway in overtime number 2. Mitchell right to the rack, lays it in. He is so good. A.J. Mitchell can get to his spot whenever he wants. 22 points. That's now 5 20-point games in the last 6 games.
Yeah, maybe the only way to stop Mitchell is if he draws that 5th foul.
Down low, Callum McCray wide open.
Woo! The dime right there from Dom Pickett. Great vision, and the big man kind of broke free from the defenders there.
The Highlanders seem to have settled into their offense without Zion pulling now.
Oh, there's that guy again.
Drawing all kinds of attention. So, slips right by McCray and draws a foul. That'll go against McCray. No, excuse me, Tattersall. That's his 4th. Tattersall coming to help out McCray. McCray just has 2.
Look at McCray raising his hand. No, that was me. I fouled him.
Okay, they correct it. It is on Callum McCray.
Callum McCray is a very honest fellow.
Amadou Sow rims in the first. Sani checking back in, replacing Pierre Louis. Amadou Sow 4 for 5 at the free throw line tonight. UC Santa Barbara back in front, 86-84. Dominic Pickett fouled with a couple seconds left in the first overtime at half court while shooting. He made all 3 free throws to help send us to double OT. McCray lays it up and in. 27 points for Callum McCray. It's been a career night for the senior on senior night.
And against Amadou Sow, a very good defender.
It's been a heck of a 2 weeks for Callum McCray. 3 double-doubles in the last 4 games. Norris, a good first step. Tough shot. Rebound McCray. Highlanders have a chance to grab the lead for the first time in overtime. Offensive foul, Daniel Madding.
I was just about to say, slow it down. But right then, Daniel Madding put his shoulder down and drew the offensive foul.
Second foul against Madding. Gives it right back to UC Santa Barbara.
It's all right, get a stop here. Easier said than done.
Here's Mitchell. Tough shot, off glass it goes for A.J. Mitchell.
It's like he's playing a video game out there. He is just unstoppable.
24 points for the freshman from Belgium. UCSB back in front by 2. McCray wants the basketball. Now sets a screen for Pickett. Shot clock down to 10. McCray to Tattersall. Tattersall stumbling, traveled.
Yeah.
So back-to-back turnovers for UC Riverside. Edahen coming back in. And right now, UC Riverside cannot find an answer for A.J. Mitchell. 31 points on Thursday night in overtime against UC Davis. and he's got 24 tonight. Able to shovel it up and in. He cannot be stopped. Timeout, UC Santa Barbara. No. They announced timeout, UC Santa Barbara. I don't think one was actually called, though. Now the officials are talking here. There was a tap of the ball, and I think there was a delay of game warning here.
Meanwhile, A.J. Mitchell, he's making everything out here.
So they will call the delay of game there against Mitchell for tapping the ball after he made it.
Sportsmanship goes a long way.
So it'll be one free throw for Dominic Pickett here, and the Highlanders will get the ball. Pickett has been ice cold, knocking down free throws in overtime. Highlanders will inbound it full court.
Pickett's just been unconscious from the free throw line.
(90-87). UC Santa Barbara in front, 2 minutes to go. Pickett. McCray wide open. Slipped out of his hand, it looked like, and it still goes down. It's a 31-point night for Callum McCray and a 1-point ball game.
Looked like a soap bubble there.
Gauchos are 8 for 10 from the floor in the overtime sessions. Now right back to Mitchell.
Why not?
Carrying violation. Turned it over. UC Riverside will have it with a chance to take the lead. Callum McCray, 31 points, a career night, 11 rebounds. His 7th double-double of the season. Pickett to the corner, Matting towing the sideline. There was a centimeter between his heel and the sideline. And an offensive foul against McCray, setting an illegal screen.
Four on Callum McCray.
So 3 times here in overtime number 2, UC Riverside has had the basketball with a chance to take the lead, and they've turned it over all 3 of those times.
Yeah, that's not going to get it done.
Now 1 minute to go here in overtime number 2. Amadou Sow back in the ball game. They, of course, get the ball into the hands of Mitchell, who steps behind the line. Huge three-pointer, A.J. Mitchell. And it's a 4-point lead.
Wow. Yep, A.J. Mitchell able to make that 3, and again, going under the screen was the Highlanders' defense, leaving him open for that one. Splash town.
4-point lead, and UC Riverside up against it once again. A.J. Mitchell now with 29 points as UC Riverside calls a full timeout here, 93-89. And Mitchell has been the difference. I mean, UC Riverside has just, quite frankly, not found a way to contain him.
Yeah, I mean, A.J. Mitchell, I don't know if he can be contained at this point. He's been on fire, and particularly here the last 3 weeks or so. A.J. Mitchell just coming through time and time again for the Chos. And what a chore for anybody who's got to try to stop him with the ball. It's not happening.
Well, it is spoiling what's been a massive night for UC Riverside in multiple ways. Callum McCray, a career-high 31 points. He got to his career high about 8 points ago. Last 30-point score for the Highlanders was Dikembe Martin in 2017. And then, of course, there was Zion Pullen, who went 15 of 16 from the free throw line. That's the first player to have 15 free throws in a Highlander uniform since 1967.
That's a long time.
So 41.6 to play. This game was tied at 71 at the end of regulation. And in overtime, A.J. Mitchell has 11 points over these 2 overtime sessions. Highlanders have to have a bucket here. Not finding any room to go. Now they get it to McCray. And a blocking foul against Edahen will put McCray on the line. Callum McCray, 31 points, 15 of 23 from the floor. Two shots here for McCray. He's 1 for 4 tonight. Made his most recent one when he had to. Now he has to have this one. Now one more for Callum McCray. UC Santa Barbara on the verge here of taking care of business on the road. They lead by 3. Nii Olabode will come on for McCray. Don't want to get that 5th foul on him. And how about that? Wishart, Mitchell, and Pierre Louis have avoided picking up that 5th foul since regulation ended. Immediate foul, Cameron on Sani. And Sani is a pretty good free throw shooter at 76%.
Yeah, it's really seemed like half the game those 3 gentlemen have had those 4 fouls and been able to survive.
So here is Ajari Sani, who has played well in stretches tonight, working his way back from that ankle injury. He's got 8 points. First free throws coming. There is life for UC Riverside as he'll have another. Callum McCray returns. UCR students trying to make as much noise as possible. The redshirt junior, Houston native Sani, knocks down the second. Huge make there to make it a 4-point game. Now the Highlanders have to hurry. Pickett to McCray. He's got position and he dribbles out of it for Daniel Manning for 3. Fight for the rebound. Goes to Wishart. And a foul call. And that's probably going to do it. Callum McCray, I'm not sure. I guess he didn't realize he was right underneath the basket.
He was looking for somebody out on the wing, open, could knock down a 3.
Oh, Wishart will be able to pretty much put this game on ice here with a couple of free throws.
What a game it's been.
This game had a 7-point margin just twice, and it was for just a moment. Otherwise, it has been 2 possessions the entire way, neck and neck between these 2 schools. Pickett has to force up the 3, and it's an air ball, and that's going to do it. So 5.3 left as UC Santa Barbara will make a couple changes here.
I know you don't wear hats in basketball, but you got to tip your hat to the Gauchos. They came in here and played extremely well. They're a really good team. They're going to be tough in the tournament.
Oh, A.J. Mitchell might just be the best point guard in this conference with what he's done tonight. He's just a freshman, but I'd put him up against anyone else in the Big West.
And that's saying a lot. There is some very good point guards in the Big West Conference.
But about midway through the second half, since that point, he really took over the game. And in overtime especially, he's been the best player on the floor.
Absolutely, yeah. Getting to wherever he wanted and then, frankly, making some circus shots, although he misses a free throw here.
Oh, Callum McRae disappointed as he heads off. It's been a heck of a battle and a heck of an effort for him tonight. Callum McRae with a career-high 32 points, 11 rebounds for his 7th double-double of the season. And on senior night, he senses how close the Highlanders were in this one.
Yeah, he did everything he could do in this game.
Flynn Cameron will put it up at the horn, and that will